the players that they have. I think Koi especially, I don't think they have synergy. Like, that's their biggest issue. I think they've got good players, but their synergy is arse and their roles are really bad.
A little bit slow to begin with, just the turret, lay it up here.
Oh!
As well. Foxy90 can actually dash
what a knife!
But he couldn't use it, a demon one! The immediate strike back.
Oh, that's unfair.
Yep.
I mean,
oh my god,
Foxy
what a
just
knife.
had his wings clipped by Ethan, whose utility was absolutely immaculate on Fracture and continues to be so again here on Ascent.
I catch up on Peanut Bar wasn't him, that was someone else. That was Ice.
Kind of area, but he's floating because they have the Killjoy setup over there.
It's a deep lurk though from Boostio. Took up all that space towards A main, he's punished. Just hunting for a bit of that information.
Oh yeah, Paybreaks definitely need more duelists.
It denies any information from people over towards A. But I think Jorgamo's already got the read here. They're searching for information on both sides of the map.
Oh, RB!
It's away for a second, RB.
What was he looking at?
That's the bomb now.
Maybe somebody's going to start ghosting around the map. I'm not sure, but that's let the spike out in the open.
Did one of his teammates call that they could have found a timeline?
Their
own spawn? That is bizarre.
That is really quite odd, but he's missed that one. This reflank, this repush. Stacks still alive, 70 health. Weapon picked up. Trying to take a clean fight. He does offset the movement.
I think Pipson's very intelligent.
No one's really giving him anything, though. They were just buying time for Jorgamo to wrap
Valorant,
all the way around.
I think implementing it's been more difficult than maybe they expected.
To a similar beginning.
I also think Melan's fantastic as well.
And it's not just the fact that both of the least experienced players
Why did Na'Vi lose?
This story
because
between Demon 1 and Foxy9 interesting.
What was it?
It's also
10-6.
The fact that
Marcus said NRG aren't going to get any more rounds, and then they won 13-6. So,
and they've been given a huge amount of work to do.
Sometimes.
And yet, Demon 1, I feel, has
so in other words,
instantly
completely
100% forwards.
Marcus'
and DRX
fault.
are having constant issues with integration.
Everything's
I don't think much of that is really Foxy9's fault.
Yeah.
I'll be pointing it out throughout this attack side, but I have real issues with the way the DRX are playing their attacks recently. It's way too exec heavy, and they don't have these double wave pushes. Again, I'll get into it when there's an example to showcase, but Demon 1 is looking confident already, isn't he?
Look at that, taking liberties against the eco. He's not worried about giving away any of the weaponry. This way, that way.
I like the idea.
Yeah, cheeky attempt.
Who actually uses the Ares though? Like really?
I know, it's weird. I can't believe I was seeing it.
Bringing up the point as well about this.
The weapon is just ridiculously bad.
It's really quite difficult, I think, to get a.
They could honestly remove it and no one would bat an eye.
Might be bad at with their map pool.
Absolutely.
They've had a lot of wins across the board on a multitude of maps. It makes them a difficult team to prep into.
Odin made in China. What the fuck?
Anything that they spend a serious amount of time on, they seem to get good at pretty quickly. And I couldn't really pick a map where I think DRX has a major advantage.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why Mitch uses Odin.
Is massive in favor of DRX here. We've got.
So Mitch got straight there.
A bit of a mid crunch between Demon 1 and Boostio. They're just going to look for picks here. I think.
He's used to it. He's probably like sending a message or something, so can't hear you.
Being held, paranoia so deep.
Oh my god!
Mate,
this guy is cheating.
The flick is perfect there. The set play, it actually
Cheats
really works,
one.
that one. But that time finding major value, and that's taking the smokes out too. Makes the attacking round very difficult to call.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gobsmacked still. But a reaction here from DRX. Smoke to block that. Close the door, try and get themselves into this B site. Cleaned out. Angles watched for. Nobody acting towards the back, so they'll be able to get that plant down, and they still have B main control, but it's a critical one to hold. RB is being swarmed. It's 3 players just trying to take him out here. Deep flash as well. TP into the corner.
He TP'd across. These guys are nuts, I swear.
No, EG are actually playing so fucking well. It's so nice to see.
Has to be a massive heroic play, and it just can't be the case.
Oh my, how does Jorgamo get 3 there?
Bravo,
every crossfire picked apart,
shut the
broken
fuck up.
into 2 pieces, and it's a bonus round win for EG.
Immaculate stuff right from the off. We've seen a lot of teams go for that same kind of play. You smoke
more
off
like
tiles, you paranoia.
So dropping Jamo.
It does actually catch on the back, but most of the time that player is going to be
able
to escape or legit ends up getting punished. But there, everything that EG are doing today is working exactly to punish DRX. And that level of momentum where you pull out a set play to be able to win the bonus.
Let's go!
It just works perfectly. And yeah, Potter's as surprised as we are that Jorgamo was just
Potter
able to
doesn't
leap
believe
into
it.
sight and get the kill.
How is he resetting his aim that fast when he's jumping around the corner?
Ludicrous.
Beggars belief, but
to me, I mean, that little the protocol
Maybe it's
to clear out the
Maybelline.
main is so impressive too.
yeah. Deep flash TP across.
And this is a pistol round setup actually on defense here that EG are using that we've seen a lot of teams go for. Demon 1 takes contact, dashes away, and that sets up Jorgamo hiding in the corner as bait.
The idea is you don't expect the Omen to just be hiding there. Dashing forward, he has to take care of so much. Dashing away. How is Demon 1 surviving? But here it is.
Wait.
And switch. Triple face
Okay.
up. Already
Why did he
right
flash?
this time.
They didn't know he was there, no?
Holding the ground as well, making sure no players can swing out of heaven.
And they've needed that
DRX
DRX.
don't want to
Mako
win,
with the
definitely.
Bulldog going nuts there.
He's would have been the player that they can really count on. EG though, still want to make a go of this one. They have the money.
Mako again.
Wow.
Answering back, picks up the rifle, repositions. Com just needs to get out of there.
Yeah, he does a little 180 twist step away.
Wait,
could be in the playmaker
please
there when
flash
they
me
needed
Ethan time, really?
Oh, finishes it as well.
Jesus, Marco.
I mean, that's a Mako round. He avoids
What?
all of the pressure early on, gets away, dodges the paranoia, and he's just
on
set
the
up
sign.
perfectly with a Bulldog.
Supposedly Ethan's fiance is in
You
the
see the way
crowd
that
with a
DRX
sign
are
that
using
says,
the light
please
armor roll.
flash
It allows
me
them to
Ethan.
invest on rounds like this. This was a half buy. and
Wait,
Mako's
I think
still
I've heard
enough
that
to have the
before.
Bulldog. I don't think
I
he's
think
able
that
to
might
have
be
that
like
level
an
of focus. He's
ongoing
only got,
joke.
Sheriff
Well, no,
or Stinger or
yesterday she
something
had
like that.
marry me Ethan.
That's a big one.
Oh.
Helps the vibes as well for DRX. Because going
Which
down
is funny
4-0
because he's
would've-
already proposed.
That's difficult mentally.
Gets him back into it.
Oh, is he?
Now they're dealing with a different.
Well, it's hard to be someone's fiance without that.
Oh wait, what is this? Leviathan spam?
It's a bit of a fake, so
Oh, yeah, true.
it feels a bit like Leviathan spam. I think the idea being that you drive
Oh,
people
okay.
into
It was an
Demon
old
1's
sign
op.
from
Look at how
America
passive
that
Demon
was a
1 is set up
retweet. I
on
got
B
baited by
with
Mo.
that operator. He was hoping that DRX would react into him.
I'm
He's just
telling you,
up
I'm
in
pretty
front
sure
of
I've seen the
Look
whole
at the
whole
turret
flashing
there.
thing before.
Why's he got his sight set on Timmy? What did he do?
Of course you have. You went searching.
I didn't.
Still
You
not.
probably Googled
Yeah, I mean,
Ethan
at this
flashing.
point, the turret holding content in
What?
B main is actually pretty useful.
Yeah,
for
and
them
it'd be a
because they know-
KO flash
they know that
lineup.
B main hasn't been breached by
Damn,
DRX.
that's a shame.
They've still got a lot of map control and information.
It's been slowed down. Entering the minute mark.
And of course, here we have Boostio playing off-site because there is that null command available.
What is
stack.
this?
There's a turret. Ready and waiting now. Smoke drop down. Flash as well. Demon 1. That's just reactions. Anticipating
Oh!
the swing. And that's
Oh, mate,
just
yeah.
fire, man. It's unreal. Light them up. The
I
supporting
actually-
utility comes
Yeah,
in. But
wow.
he's right over. Reinforcements have arrived, and no one will cross
That's
the gap.
Is he
ridiculous.
cheating?
Stacks.
Oh yeah, the
Look at him
land
south into
cheats
the
are
side.
out.
The Shark Dar's lucky to survive. Oh my goodness. 2 health.
He had one to spare.
See, I've heard he actually has a vibrator in.
Spike planted.
Someone-
but you have to
someone
see
vibrates
Miracle.
it when he should
a big
shoot or
moment, a
something.
big step up.
Yeah,
Mako,
exactly.
Can he do it again?
Oh
Maybe
my!
the potential
Wait
is
a
there.
second.
Flash over the top.
They're
Made
both
it
1
winnable, but it's
HP,
all up
no
to
way.
Stacks. He
Oh,
just
nice
carry set the
try.
aim.
Nice
Player
try.
advantage, the health advantage, it was there for EG.
Yeah, if you met him in ranked, you would
Decent
be
try.
100%
valiant effort, it really
calling
was.
him out for cheating.
Mako and Stacks almost pulling some magic out again. That's what it seems like it's going to require at this point.
Oh
That's
my.
2 kills where Demon 1 cannot see an opponent, and he's just doing it purely off timing. Unbelievable.
I like how he
Very
pings
unfortunate for DRX, because
the
that
corner
should be
he
a
thinks they're
situation
gonna
where
be
they're
on.
able to play a post plan and get into comfortable spots. You expect maybe to lose 1 to some spam.
Losing 2.
Oh, brutal, especially with the
Insane,
util being that good.
It's insane.
That's tough. That's the null command round taken out. So DRX don't have something mad aggressive to go for.
Where's this going?
That's a nerdy one from Com again. So that makes it feel like the Sova's playing over towards A.
Control taken though. Foxy9 not messing around. Into the corner. Smoke. At his feet, the reposition. A bit of spam as well.
Team switch
Further
lost
back
2-3
there.
matches,
Dark does
showed up in
play up the
playoffs.
opposition.
Uh,
Boostio again, he was attempting another reflash. It's a
Yeah,
paranoia,
maybe,
but
I
wasn't right
guess.
into it. They forced the dash
although
across.
I
Got
feel
it.
like
Oh,
Paperex
wow.
Com getting away with
Paperex,
it.
their loss
Another flash repeat
was
over the
without
top.
something, right?
Pushing back
Or at least one of the earlier
jump,
ones versus Gen G.
They get a squeeze into mid, but they do back out. They survive.
They just have so many
This is
setups.
more like the Valorant I like to see.
Not Slowing it down, are they? Inside the smoke, they can hear the footsteps. Jorgen was hoping, hunting for the timing.
Oh, there goes the Odin.
One takes it. One player left standing. It's Mako. We talked about miracles, but
so good.
How do you overcome that?
I could have hit them too.
On map 1, the gun rounds went 6-2 in favor of EG, and it was a complete outplay. I mean, the little set plays, the larger strategy, it all went the way of Evil Geniuses.
Sorry,
and DRX is taking a timeout here as Termi gets to talk to the team. To me, it looks like the same thing again, and not enough respect being given. This is one of the downsides, actually, of running Foxy 9.
To be honest, I shouldn't be mean to Lothar. He's having a bad enough time as it is.
I feel like he doesn't have the same experience and discipline. He's not as meticulous with how he enters into areas.
DRX Lothar.
There wasn't an anticipation that he might get crunched. He didn't back off into mid, regroup with the rest of his team.
Could be worse though. It could be part of RV.
Stuck between the arches and picked off first. That was a paranoia that came through from Jorgemo, from Catwalk. You know, so many elaborate set plays. And if DRX are getting caught by those traps, EG are going to run away with this half.
Marcus might be the single most clueless person I've ever seen.
EG, I mean, listen,
is that a command for DRX?
I think that's the second thing that Pico's read in this chat today.
I'm not sure. They're trying.
Oh, they are certainly trying, but that's what the timeout's for, man. Solutions, but it's going to take an evolution of DRX.
Don't worry, Pluto's probably on harder coping than you, so it's just an unlucky game.
EG are able to pry open those timings in between when the setup's there, when players are getting in position to find a util. It just breaks them apart.
Yeah. And when DRX have gone for those slow exploratory plays, EG are picking up the pieces. Yeah. We talked about the jet battle at the beginning of this map. And
the cluelessness of Marcus has united Mo and Pickle. That's something I never thought would happen.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, are they friends now?
They've agreed on something.
Flash over the top, though.
What the hell?
As well. Yeah, he has backed it up.
And that thing is that you are
differential currently is ridiculous. Foxy 9 0 and
yeah, I mean, most people would agree on that, right?
Yeah, to be fair, it can unite nations.
Here's the setup again. Flash is nice. Jorgemo, though. Oh my God! Again, the shots coming through. When you remove the jet player, good luck. Tags down. Drone for a drone. Already into the site. Just got to try and brute force this one. Popping all over the place. Striking him down. Damage is done.
No. It literally just feels like Marco versus the world.
He's been completely saving them on these 8 hits.
Down below. Okay.
Here's a lockdown though. This is going to be pushing them all the way back. RB doesn't have the ult to try and break this one. Door still down as well. You're going to have to move away from the site. Mako has the ult. He's going to try and dodge this one as well.
He's dead down
down
below.
Into hell. It's cleared out though. Aware.
No, he's not.
Mako there gets him.
What?
Wait, what?
He cancelled TP, got back and somehow killed him. That's ridiculous.
Oh, there's the one. But
this guy, man.
Oh my God! He can get his gun out after is shocking.
That's all you have to do, DRX.
No, I know he cancelled the ult, but I'm pretty sure Tom was holding for it, no?
This guy's defending them from the flood.
I guess
Then he goes into
he went under there and stayed under there.
Dodges the ult.
But he went down and cleared it, but I guess the timing of the TP probably checked the corner.
Demon one at the end.
Oh.
How come doesn't get that kill? I'm not quite sure, but
that's a whiff.
It's all Mako. From beginning to end. The vibes can't be too bad in that camp.
He's 10 and 5.
Yeah. He's the only thing currently that's keeping them in it. They've won 2 rounds on A, where Mako's got 3 and then 4 kills.
It's the Salamander Mako Show.
I feel like he turned into that woman, you know, the one that's like...
But yeah, Mako has been the only thing keeping him in it.
Seen that video?
You didn't make any noise there.
No, he didn't make any
Oh,
noise.
did he not make the noise? It didn't go
Buzz has
through.
been struggling
damn.
with B main control. Turret takes early contact there in B main, and he's worried that Demon 1's operator could be playing behind it. So Buzz has to call for help now.
Did you just try and do it again?
Try and take B main,
Definitely.
take the orb, potentially.
Well, it goes through on my stream, so I'm not going to do it
They could go for a lockdown play here. They could go
Sit
for
louder. Put your lips around the microphone.
Oh, yeah, I'll just deep throw it.
For the recon, it was late, but he still gets 2 over the top. Foxy, no.
Oh, what a shot.
How's he managing that? No command, ripped him out. Spikes drop down into the middle of nowhere because EG players still anchoring towards the back. It's up to Jorgemo to hold this off as well, but Snatch needs to reclaim some ground as a 3-2-1 swing. EG managing it. Shots landed. Ethan turning up.
Damn,
well, the
no
pick'ems
4K
went
Marco,
really
no
wrong.
EG find the timing again there to try and disrupt what was happening.
I actually think I'm going to have a power nap after this.
Constant, like, little re-clear setups.
Well, a 1 hour nap's not going to throw my clock off.
They re-cleared mid when Foxy9 was pressuring there. Ended up winning that. I think that was round 5. Now they do a re-clear play into B main. But you're right, the timing was not set up with the recon or with the flash.
Need a rundown of game 1. Na'Vi started incredibly slow in every map.
But this
in
is
one of the maps, they managed to come back, and in all the other maps, they did not. In the last map, I think Xiao had 0 kills in the entirety of the first half, and they got bullied.
Pressure. Holding. Oh. His hands, a shot going wide. Dash forwards.
No.
Paranoia to set this one up. They want to punish. Foxy9 is chasing him. His adversary. Mind control still there. Smoke deep up top here. It's really putting the pressure onto the main player. Jorgamo doesn't know which way to look. Doesn't know which way to face.
Going to get 4 kills with a frenzy.
This way, that way, backwards into one.
Well, he's not dying.
Taken, no kill found, but now he's got help at least. Flash peeking in, running him down. Jorgamo.
Okay, 3 kills.
Be cleared out of white. Massive player advantage, but maybe it can be equalized still. Trying to take up infantry. It's all over the place. Not a fight to being taken, but slowed down now. It's a 2v4.
This looks like it's going to be
it definitely sounds like just an unlucky game done at Pluto.
Win of the map. It's these all-in pieces with the lighter weaponry that EG are struggling to hold on to. Yeah, and EG are going to be forced to save. So this is what I'm talking about, Brent. It can be a fantastic half for EG where they thoroughly, completely outplay DRX. And yet, the small moments of Mako going crazy or them winning a Thrifty, and the overall result can change quite a lot.
Yeah, I can get him over the line. The acceptable line. You think about Ascent as well.
To me, 4 is that line on Ascent.
Yeah, froze for a second.
So. Although,
mine did as well, so we're probably on the same time now.
And you do look in Pacific, it trends attack side
right.
for some reason.
In Pacific.
Yeah, for some reason, or for whatever reason that is. But you know, globally, if you manage all of it, it ends up being a bit more defense favored. But still, I would agree with you. I think 4 rounds on attack should be enough. At least if you win the pistol round going into the second half.
Boostio is going to play off-site again and support Demon 1 because Stax has his null command available.
The A main take is a Hunter's Fury though. Right down, straight into the gut of the map. 1 shot lands, dodging, juking Stax. Narrowly avoiding it.
But he did find Stax, so he knows that the null command is over towards A. That's important info.
Here's the Paranoia, dash forwards, ripped it through. Com, he's blind, can't see anything.
Oh
spam
my
into
God.
it.
Wow.
Counter spam, Ethan grabbing 2. Just from the backside of Jenny before eventually traded out.
But Boostio's still alive.
Retake. Demon 1.
And Demon 1.
Exchanges the operator. He's got a rifle in his hands. He wants to try and potentially make.
There's no one watching the flank, is there?
2v3. Smokes dropped. A fake of the dash. Which way is he going? He's buying time for Boostio. It's caused a distraction, and now they have made it into a 2 versus 2. Got to spot out the players, though. Mako still alive. On to the side of Jenny. Didn't expect that one.
Gonna lose these.
He's playing so well, bro.
Around an A, another 3 kills for Mako, though it was, to me, the entry play that worked much better that time. Foxy9 not getting caught in the choke point initially, able to dash into his smoke, follow up on the Paranoia that Mako throws, and DRX finally get an A round that actually looks, you know, like it went to their game plan rather than playing to EG's cues. And they've recovered this. They have recovered this. In terms of the scoreline, this is now looking respectable. And there's still 2 rounds to go. Now, we were talking about this earlier,
6-4.
In the NRG Na'Vi game,
it's not bad.
It was a 6-6 half, and
then
NRG
but considering how this started, it's
side,
really
so
not bad now for DRX.
Maybe it's a very different beast here, but DRX have knocked EG down onto a light buy.
A tournament where those expectations are turned on their head.
Hairstyle buff. What the? That drawing's actually pretty fucking good.
Timing. Tags him though. He was spotted.
Good awareness.
Yeah, really nice awareness. Even going for that re-swing. Straight into it. Inside the smoke, dodging.
Oh wow, Jorgamo. Oh,
inside the smoke, can't land a second. Attempt to reset with the Bulldog.
What? Oh my god.
Is he grabbing the second? Would Mako down?
And RB's low.
2 versus 2. They still don't have the weapons for it, but anything's possible with Demon 1. You never know. Door has to be broken. Post plant position.
They know that they're both door now. Well, they should do. Obviously, they could go back, but the knife should have given that away.
Gap in the play. Boostio's first contact is Boostio.
No way.
Oh!
And he's low.
And Stax' head is ripped off. It's up to
RB. No.
It was a menace in map number 1. A tap onto it.
Wow.
Oh. What a shot to land, man.
That's just a pre-fire. Expecting the peak timing.
Mate, what the fuck are these guys?
Oh, and that's a disaster for DRX. We've seen so many thrifties in this game. I think that's the 3rd round.
It's ludicrous.
Where the team with the low advantage, the low economy, sorry, has taken the win.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a hero play by Demon One. This is what wins it for them.
How the fuck he gets both players hit is ridiculous.
And Mako's been so
important
good
kill for Mako to get,
for
but
DRX,
they didn't.
But that one lost duel kind of opened the door for Boostio to do this.
Wow. They're all so happy, bro.
Feeling it. 1 round
Just happy
left
to be there.
in the half.
Yeah, I think he's ahead of me as well.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Well, I'm ahead of both of you.
Yeah.
I'll try 2 times, see if it fucking freezes again.
I'm at
as well.
18, 17, 16.
You're ahead of me. Let me direct. What the hell?
Paranoia. That does connect. Boostio in a bit of trouble. The pass
9,
towards
8,
spam onto the corner.
7.
The angle here.
Yeah.
Foxy 9, he wins his fight. And RB wins the second. It's looking good for DRX. Wrapping around Jorgamo.
Oh, Jorgamo is so
been
dead.
Swarmed, converged on his positioning. It's noted, and again, left down to Demon 1 and Com in the blink of an eye.
That is just the perfect round from DRX. The pathing is so specific to them as a team. DRX Leviathan love to run that strategy.
Use a lockdown. Foxy 9 going for it. Landing these shots. Spam.
Oh, he lost a fucking spam battle with an Odin.
Very good scoreline here for DRX.
Yeah, what an awesome way to finish the half with a flawless round like that, where they barrel over, predict where Boostio is going to be based on his turret placement, and this is the crucial kill. Foxy finding the opening.
That's what me and Meg once used, I think, when we were long distance.
0 and 5, he ends the half positive at 9
it's like
and 8.
the most popular
Only a fraction behind
website for that.
Gotta sing his praises there. I mean, kid is absolutely stepping up. Let's send it down to the desk to break it all down.
Break it down now. Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you very much, guys. Hypoc, a very slow start, like Josh and Brent said, but what a recovery from DRX.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
mate, the shaky camera is killing me.
Looking to slow things down, or I guess missing out on, I guess not finding the same value they did early on. And this is another map where we see examples of how good the reactive plays are. Yes,
when you're sitting there with them headsets on the desk, can you hear the music on the broadcast?
Kill, find space, or
yeah.
information.
And so many of those plays have been built around Demon 1. At the start of the game, it really was defined by him. We've been waiting for the map where the Demon 1 that we saw come out and shock everyone in America
sometimes it's just set up
and we got
wonky.
that here.
I think normally you're supposed to be able to.
Define the first part of this half.
Well, it's like you should hear it, just not that loud.
To adapt, particularly the way they were playing towards these A-side executes. First few rounds, they were just running into the meat grinder, letting Foxy 9 die, but they pivoted, made the mid-round call, and have now got themselves a very strong half.
Yeah, I mean, 1 is better than 9. Who knew, Mike? I wanted to squeeze that in. I'm sorry, who knew?
You got it in there.
Yeah, but as we move on to the second half, on Fracture, Mike, it was a disaster for DRX on the second half. But getting 5 rounds on the attack, it's good.
I'm ready for a nap,
Yeah,
I think.
definitely. I think Marco's the one that's ultimately able to pull DRX.
I'm ready for map 3.
Recoverable position, but recovery factor hasn't
nah,
really
EG, take this.
so far. I guess here in Tokyo as well. We're talking about yesterday, their win conditions relied heavily on players popping off when they were player deficit, conceding first bloods. That's got to be a concern.
Oh, trust me, they were clapping DRX a lot more not too long ago.
Yeah, it can absolutely be concerning. But as the casters are talking about, DRX is actually weaker on their defensive side. This map trends way differently in Pacific, and EG's mid-rounding on the attacking side has improved so much. In playoffs against the top teams, they were doing quite well on the attacking side and managed to make comebacks possible. And 7-5, that's very doable.
Well, DRX, they have to win this half, Josh and Bren, if they want to go through to playoff stage today.
Yeah, not only that, also got to win this one to take it to that third map because they're trailing. It's EG leading in the series overall, and all eyes on the top of the scoreboard for EG. Demon 1 versus Foxy 9, a battle of these rookies as well. Hopefully see the continuation of that on the Jet.
Oh yeah, definitely want to be subbing out Marco in this situation for Daniel. Definitely.
This is the half where Foxy can get put onto angles. You see him playing alone in mid at the moment.
I think he's been the problem
with the rest of the team. Talking to Boostio, he said that it's very easy to call for a player like Demon 1 because Demon will just tell you where he wants to play on the map, and they use a little bit of utility to get him posted up, and then they can just leave him to go and find his picks.
Jump spot.
That's
just
just
out in his hands. The util is all mistimed here. Foxy9 seeking to put a stop to it as well. He dashes all the way in and it's cancelled. The call is made by EG. They don't want to rush into it.
Yeah, Demon 1 used his dash backwards to disengage, which I think is fine in this situation. So they go up 5v4, but they can't go back into a normal A exec. If they want to hit this, it's got to be an A split again because they don't have that dash to break crossfires.
That's why Boostio's repositioned. It's already taken that tank control, but it is watched for RB. Reload, jiggle, off to the side. A chance for Boostio.
You got to respect his Sheriff.
Yeah. Rattles one of the shots. He's got 5 bullets left. There's a dart over the top. Looks like
I do love the fact that they just have their killjoy playing a Sheriff. They don't even bother investing into.
Takes it.
No, but on attack you don't.
Well, has to be dealt with.
On attack you never do.
Well, you can still do it for post plant.
20 seconds left.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's rare. It's rare you even see killjoys do that anymore.
That way and around. It's all about the anchoring. It's all about how you dodge and duck.
You'll notice that a lot.
Everybody falls onto the site.
I think most people nowadays, they just go Sheriff.
It's always a chance.
Most.
I don't know if that's true.
Buzz won an incredible clutch in map 2 yesterday. 1v3, I believe, to get them into a good position.
But
this one just even harder.
I think me too.
One way. You can't see.
Being peppered down.
Health advantage not there anymore. Dart.
Come on, Buzz.
Time. You can hear
Buzz having a bit of a rough day.
No mercy, really, is there? Neither is Buzz with this ghost, but again, I feel like it's just running too short.
No time.
Blink of an eye. Lovely attempt at things. Drops right down. He realized that there was really no chance.
That's EG getting a pistol round that will be imperative for them. It's one of those swing pistols where it's not necessarily getting the team back into the game, but EG, attack side Ascent, don't really know which way this is going to go.
Nope.
And a pistol round just reduces the amount that you need to get done. One of the big themes of how EG have been playing their attack side in Americas is
I do think that, like,
around the map.
A lot of the time you're going to see stronger defensive
to push him into an area.
I think losing the pistol here, like they've looked a little bit rough. I'm hoping we can get some like step up out of like
It's interesting, and it also worked extremely well against Loud, who
I reckon you should do a Twitch poll at halftime and these things saying like map 3 yes or no, because people can bet with their points, right, to make it like worthwhile or not. Like if it's 90% not going to be map 3, then people should just bet for not map 3.
EG
slow
it all the way down here.
Predictions.
Exploring.
Gamble. Gambling's bad.
Looking this way, that way.
Gambling's
trying
good.
to find out, okay, are we running into a stack or not? Stacks.
We always win eventually.
That's very true.
That's very not true.
Will be that easy plan for
no, that's very true.
Statistically speaking, if you were to do the same thing over and over again, you will eventually win.
Goes correct for them, assuming
depends what that thing is.
In a dangerous position.
Oh.
No? Okay.
Like, and there's also a statistical chance you run out of money before that happens.
Probably will get wrapped here. The question really is,
there's also like it doesn't work in every instance of gambling. Russian roulette.
You're
not guaranteed to win at any point there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
3 versus 3.
It will be guaranteed that at some point you won't be able to play the game anymore.
That way, dodging, juking, baiting
That's
for
true.
Boostio.
At some point you're tapping out.
Making sure that no crosshairs are placed onto
Mitch
him.
does not
Time
like
is running
the
short
areas.
here with the nanoswarms as well. Should be a safe win.
One thing I can't get behind. I tried, man. I tried, but
it's so shit.
I can't make it work in anything.
Mate, how many nanoswarming kills is Booster gonna get?
3 players surviving.
None in the pistol.
They're not going to be too worried about that.
Well, no.
Chance to convert
because
a bonus.
he went
Sheriff. Pulling out set plays on their bonus rounds. They haven't just been
on a pistol. What is the most important piece of Killjoy's util?
They've got any kind of interesting looking
the free one.
For DRX though, the comeback has to start now. You need to get the momentum. You need to get things under your feet.
What's Killjoy's passive?
One of the features of DRX's play on defense here, one of the reasons maybe why they're not as good as some of the top teams on this half,
I think it's called Ligma.
They don't support Foxy9
Oh,
very
what's
much.
Ligma, Ryan?
He's just kind of left alone on an island to go and take his own fights in mid
and we shouldn't make fun
and battle the enemy utility.
It's very similar to Sugma.
It's
very similar to Sugma, isn't that right, Ryan?
Lucia's job.
Exactly the same as Subman.
Seeking to contain.
You guys are fucking losers.
Just a battle and brawl over that B main control. And here's Demon 1 in that low position. You were talking about it earlier, Josh. They're setting themselves up now for a bit of a B split. Going through as a flash. Just to offset it. Shock Dart close to the corner. Again, damage done. Nana Swarm deaded now, but Demon 1's already in here with a Guardian in hand. Dash also alive and active. Forwards into the site, close to the corner. He knew where Buzz was and he landed. TP through. Blind as anything. Spammable. Swarms over the top of Foxy9. He was trying to help him out, but he's just delivered them a rifle.
And look at that. The way that Demon 1 turns from a lurk into an entry. It is so unique. I don't see any other teams doing this with this level of consistency or value. There's a lot of lurking jets out there. You find them in ranked every day of the week. But there is nobody
the user always
that plays
wins. That's what they say,
like
right?
EG and Demon 1. DRX are just going to be forced to save here, and we said
once
that
you're
this was
having
a must
fun, you're winning.
To get something
Is that
started.
Ryan Central from
The bonus
Discord
rounds have
Service
just been
Paradise.
unbelievable by EG.
Yeah, always
wait, Ryan,
into the mix.
is that true?
Anything to offset the economic disadvantage that he might be facing.
That's what
because
he would say if it was true.
You're looking at 10-5.
Magic Mike was actually based on Ryan's side.
Destructive. It could well be a 13-5. That's the level of momentum that EG have managed to generate.
Okay.
That's a different plan position, boys.
Whose fault is that?
Right.
Well then.
Where do we play, guys?
The vibes were
Wait,
good
I didn't
before,
see what happened.
3 people just died to the spike.
Thought they were safe.
He's like, okay, who planted? What's going on there?
Did we catch it in the replay? Whose fault is
2
that?
or 3.
Whose fault is that?
3.
Sure,
Look.
man.
I think it was Ethan.
All fucking 3 of them, bro.
Mate, it's
Hey, yo, where did you plant, by the way? wait. Did you plant on the right? No!
oh
not
no.
gonna hurt their economy
Oh
at
no,
all.
oh no.
I mean, not for the moment. We'll see.
Really take it in their stride. Turret, contact, Buzz. Only the Sheriff.
And we've talked a little bit about the vibes of this team, Brent. But how could the vibes not be immaculate when they didn't expect to be in America's playoffs? They got
Magic Mike was based on Ryan's life. I would have watched it.
That occurred. They were like, okay, right, well, that's just free for us. Why not?
I could see
through,
Ryan in Magic Mike.
in Tokyo. What? How
in the film
that?
or the man?
They think they're not playing with Demon 1.
Oh, the film.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
Never mind though. We'll have a nice trip. What? Demon 1 can play? I mean, it's just incredible effort we ball kind of attitude with this team. Like everything that could have gone well has gone well for
that
EG
could be a big
run.
knife.
It's superb.
Twists and turns in the tail of EG.
You called that
they
a
are
knife?
making the most of it. At times it feels like they're playing with house money, but they got preparation behind them.
Absolutely.
A clear desire to make strides here at Tokyo.
Here we go though. Foxy9 could actually be a bit of a wrench in the machine here.
Hit him, barreling up towards Cat there. They make a tremendous amount of noise. Spike dropped down. He's still got the rifle. Tap needs some help. There's the rest of his team as well to supplement. Aiming still held here by
And now, because of that last round, they're not going to be able to buy next.
Select that second one.
No
way up though. Now towards Heaven. There's 14 seconds left into this. What is going on, man? It's ludicrous. 7 seconds remaining. They can't even get themselves onto the site. It's all over the place. No chance to win the round now for EG. Time was really just bled out of them. And it was Foxy9 to be the difference maker.
Yeah, the two players with rifles, him and Marco. Foxy from mid, Marco from site.
We were telling a bedtime story. The tale of EG.
But that's another thrifty that DRX get online. And
yeah, Demon 1 was from a tier 2 team.
Really found a lot of their success.
Thereabouts, I think.
Through getting those thrifty round wins.
Solid
I think this is their third in the map. And it's helped a lot. And listen, here's where 3 players dying to the spike from EG actually might end up being important. Because either this one or the next could well be an economic swing round.
To play a part. Operators there for Foxy9.
If EG just win the whole event, that would be sick. I'd be okay with that. I'd be very, very surprised.
Trying to take the fight straight to them. It's a bit of a different approach, actually.
Hey.
Usually, on the defensive setup,
hey, I just met you. This is crazy. Here's my number.
It is mental how much toast just burnt through a milli. That is nuts. Like, imagine signing that team, you're like, fuck, I did it. I've spent $1 million, but it's gonna work, and then it just doesn't. It's not even close.
everything vital. Operators here. Are they going to walk right into it?
Lot of clout,
Paranoia, man. They've got layers, levels to it. Offset this way, that way. Pivot, RB pushed into.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
The spray transfer. It's beautiful. Two
And he has
targets
bomba.
found. The spike dropped
And
into the
oh my
middle
god,
of
Jorgemo got
nowhere.
2.
Wow,
how's he done that?
Towards A.
Oh
but
no!
Buzzes. He's brought
Oh, the
down
timing, the
2
timing.
versus 2. Jorgemo's got the spike. He's on A.
He needs help though. Boostio's got to get here as quickly as possible.
Is that free plant smoke towards door? TP's back away. Foxy9 still creeping across into heaven. Doubled up. Him and Buzz.
You think he's going to retire?
There,
You're mad.
I don't know really where these players are.
Who said that? Are they stupid?
Daniel, he's a fucking troll. He's been saying all game that he thinks he can replace Marco.
Fight is there. Boostio still alive, but Foxy9. He responds and he lands it.
Close.
Got to see the replay of how Jorgemo even made that one possible. But it's RB that opens things up.
Where did that saying even come
RB
from?
did so much work in mid
get it.
to make things possible for
saying?
DRX, and that's the second round in a row
cigar.
where DRX have found value by reactively pushing mid. That's
It's
what
a
Foxy9 did
marketing advertisement, I'd
on the
assume,
eco
for
round,
cigars.
and now you see the Sova, just a raw
Close, but it's
Sova
no
in
cigar.
mid, making a push in order to catch the EG
embarrassed
players
to be
off as they
real,
rotate
mate.
around the
Stop
map.
chatting shit.
Yeah, and it's working really nicely.
Wow, what's happened to the broadcast?
DRX have identified an issue
Hello?
with how EG rotate around the map. Maybe the
Tom?
fact that they are less thoughtful of the reclears.
Hello?
Because it's not some kind of big elaborate utility
Hello.
reclear.
Damn
Wait,
it,
did you hear-
Ryan!
One quiet contacting player up mid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of risk to doing that. And it's working
No,
out very well
be
for
honest.
DRX.
Could you hear me say hello every single time?
No.
Oh, you're such a dickhead. You just say nothing.
Back seat here. Potter going to be dishing
Got
out
to
some
kick Ryan
advice.
from the Discord.
Adjustments that need
Close
to be made.
but no
You're right,
cigar
it's these
origins
little
back in the
reclears that are happening.
1920s
Maybe they've just
when
got the
cannibals
read
would
as
hand
well.
out
When
cigars
mid-default
as
gets
prizes.
used, smoke drops
These games
down,
were
alarm bot's
obviously
broken.
targeted at adults.
There's
You
not
know,
really too much
shit,
bite
not
behind
children.
it. I mean,
Thank
sometimes
you for
the
the
Demon
invitation.
1 pushed up and
Come on, kids, who wants a cigar?
Even in those instances, it's only Demon 1 there. Against the way that EG like to play, where they push and insert Demon 1 into spots,
Kenny Gibbs
big
are very
reclears
difficult to
with
win,
utility is
and
actually a
stand
very
down would
good
simply
counterplay
shout the
from the
phrase when they play
defense.
miserably
Because
good
not
to
only
win.
do you gain that map control back, there's also a
Just a
serious chance that
dick.
you catch Demon 1 in those positions and end up getting map control
Tom's
and
going to
a
retire
pick
as a
out of it.
caster and go
So
pro
I
as a
love
player of
that
45
idea,
brackets his
conceptually,
current age.
as a way that DRX could
Nice.
approach Ascent defense.
I feel like Tom
They
will
haven't
be
really been going for
when
that, though.
Tom
They
will be
haven't gone for
old.
these
He'll
big
wear
utility reclears.
he'll wear
It's
baggy
just been,
jeans and black woolen
Foxy9
sweats. You've just
walking up mid,
described
seeing if he can
Clinton.
find what's going on, and it's all based on the information that other DRX
That's
players are
it. Bald
feeding.
people only evolve
mid-
in like 2 phases, so
Oh,
3 phases.
wait,
The
what
first
just
one is having hair.
happened? Did Chrome just crash?
You know,
I don't know,
Foxy9
my-
walking up mid,
Mine's
seeing
fine.
if he can find what's going on, and it's all based off the information that
Yeah,
other DRX
mine's
players feed
okay now.
those mid players.
On
Nice
YouTube.
one out, no man's there. Speed it up, why not? Foxy, I want a shot to hit still. Plenty of the targets.
Oh my god, what a
Oh,
shot.
attempt, good try. It's probably a lovely attempt. Doesn't quite land it though, now you're still feeling it all the way through. No one's watching lane. Paranoid now, Hunter's Fury. It's all coupled together. A dodge attached to disengage.
Yeah.
All of this coming your way, but
Speed round.
taking a space, but the spike is dropped down into the open.
Yeah, that's
Replaying
the
this.
Player advantage and a good post-one position, but the problem is you're not in a post-one.
Mako, he's holding. Paranoia off the face of the contact. The fights are being won out.
Wow.
2v3. Spike has been picked up, and guess what? Com, he's running out of days. Like, I want nothing to do with this. Do your best, Ethan. I'm leaving you, mate.
Oh, this is Mitch's
Common in
wet
1v3.
dream
We've
right
seen this guy
here.
close out before.
1v3 with an
It's gonna
Odin.
be. Oh, mine's frozen.
Oh no.
It's completely
6 and
frozen.
11
Hello?
right now. He has
Yeah,
had some
mine just froze as
incredibly
well.
hot moments.
Oh!
That's cheeky.
Oh my god!
Don't know what. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, there's a reason you're not a play-by-play,
That kind
right?
of recon dart would only be used if you were playing towards.
Oh my
Bait, for
god!
example.
Wow!
He's trying to bait them based on the positioning.
How hard is this clearance? Very
2
hard.
times beating through it.
Nice idea.
Yeah, not sure if you heard a footstep or what, but incredible awareness.
Yeah, very good awareness. And the
Oh,
whole
he
point
got
of the
wrecked.
recon dart is to
Oh.
make you think that he couldn't be.
Yeah,
ahead.
wait, so does your
But the recon
Chrome
was
crash
for
as well,
information
Mitch?
Instead.
Yeah, the
So-
little box. With
Oh,
the
snap!
Texas
Talking a lot
fries
about
came
how
up.
good
Yeah,
EG's
that's what
set
happened with
plays
me.
were and how much they were tactically
The fuck?
outplaying DRX on the first map. DRX managing to
Weird.
take that one off Mako's
that?
paranoia.
Oh,
and
weird.
That's the word.
First of all, the spike lead
As have you
was
ever
the
just
major
thought,
problem,
like,
right?
that's like so
'Cause otherwise they're
weird.
in a nice spot. But it's this play. Look, They take contact off Buzz,
because that just
and that
happened to me
forces
right
Paranoia
now.
out, and then Buzz and RB are able to collect kills.
No way, it's like
Really
we were just
nice
talking
setup
about that.
They've just strung together on the fly to be able to get this back within 2. And this is where attack side Ascent becomes really sticky. It feels like you're so close to the finish line. We only need 3 more, but if EG are saying that to themselves, maybe underestimating how difficult it can be.
Yeah, they can be some of the hardest rounds to really get over the finish line. Flash pop out is at a half buy from EG. Fully grouped up, at least with the 4.
I wonder if they use lockdown in this.
Using it as a chance to
be honest with Boostio, like it in mid, probably not.
And you see Boostio here, lurking in mid. That may have been an adjustment coming out of Potter's timeout.
Didn't DRX bring this
that
back?
Does seem like a good idea against what DRX
It's possible.
doing, going for those
like
reactive
defensive
pushes
side
from Foxy9
Ascent
and
is
RB.
strong. I know we've seen a fair few shorties throughout the tournament.
Tagging. Boostio doesn't see too much.
I don't think we have. I actually don't think we've had 1 shorty kill today. We had about 3 yesterday, I think, or 4.
We had 9 yesterday.
Being turned
What?
I definitely think
Foxy9
We had a few.
narrowly avoiding it. Flash over.
9?
I definitely think that we've had
Drop
some
down
today.
as well. Another tag.
I haven't seen
Lit
it
up entirely. Foxy9 can't take a clean fight.
Oh, look at run it back.
Towards it this way, that way. Running and gunning. Ethan is removed.
What?
He's
Does that
found a
actually tell
second, not 2.
Yeah,
All the way through.
They're
Foxy9
tracking
and
it.
Jesse gets 3.
Oh, nice.
A knife as well, pushing them all
How
the way
has
back.
Ethan just
into
done
the
this
site
with a
they go.
fucking
Lockdown,
stinger?
ready and waiting. There are tools. DRX could offset this. They have the Hunter's Fury. They want to choose to use it. They want to try and play for it.
Wait, how far ahead are you?
Yeah, pushing off of this. Buzz was watching. So the lockdown, it's removed.
Wait, let me
Buzz with
fucking
the lockdown
speed
of
this
his
up.
own, and Com has repositioned to try and
But
anticipate
did you
that.
refresh and not 2 times?
There, Buzz.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
guess
God.
so.
Lockdown.
I like this. Com isn't rushing it. He knows that there's going to be a second player here. It's just a game of chicken.
RB waiting
Oh.
it. Lands it. Force it into a 1 versus 1. Necessary for DRX. Time is short. You can hear the spike ticking away. A tap onto it. Sticking it through now. Jiggling with the fire. A shot.
Wow. That was
Is
but
just spectacular.
That was ice fucking cold. How?
What an incredible play towards the end there from RB. Ethan going for the pre-aims, just missing the head on his little jiggle peaks. But he made it very predictable what he was going for, and RB knew there was no wide swing coming.
That's
But
actually
Ethan had
insane.
done so much. I mean, those 3 kills just come out of nowhere. It felt like he was destined to close the round in the same way that he'd opened it up. You can see he's heartbroken about it, because that drags the map with 1 round.
Kiss my
separating
G
these
Pro.
So much credit. I got to give it to RB there in that clutch scenario. A lot of pro players, even if they are pro players, they get flustered in spots like that. The jiggling, they lose their nerve, they get off the spike, they don't start sticking to the fuse, but RB knows the only win condition, the only way he can play to his out is by sticking it to halfway and landing the shot, and he does it like that.
RB has been phenomenal in the clutch this year, and yeah, it's so impressive from a player that previously was receiving a ton of criticism, and I think fair criticism, for having choking performances at big LAN events. When they would get deep in the playoffs, he wasn't really turning up.
that was a big turning point in that round.
Since he
Was
swapped his
for
role over to
RB.
be the flex for DRX, he's just found way more opportunities to play in the late
Why
round,
did
to play
Com peak so
supportively.
early? Well, I
He's
think he was
been
going to
a
get caught by the
nightmare for other teams
lockdown,
to
right?
deal
If
with.
he didn't swing. Unless he went all
We'll
the way
take a
back
look at
to
this
mid.
moment just again and see the way that Ethan was playing it. I mean, he's just catching tiny glimpses.
It's just amazing.
That's
The
so
way that
ridiculous.
both players are playing it is perfectly appropriate, but
Yeah, the RB clutch,
monstrously good
always
from RB to
terrifying.
get the shot at the end there on the
One
refight.
round, man. 1 round sort of stands between DRX being
Joe
a big
Gamer.
prize. Get to 10 to 10. Thinking about where they begun as well. Using the pistol rounds.
Dominoes.
The
Oh.
claw back.
They're
Dominoes.
waiting for
Let's
a
order one.
reaction here. They're so confident
Oh, I
that
want
DRX
one now,
are going to go for some
man.
flash push.
Let's go.
Probably
let's
not,
go.
they're probably not open at 9:25.
Let's put that fear and conditioning into them.
They just allow them to get it.
Oh, I know. I suppose you're an hour ahead in ours, don't you?
Reaction,
What?
and then Ethan actually takes the ult
You
orb to
think
be
we're
able
an
to get his
hour
no command
ahead
on
in
point.
Ireland?
Here's that little piece
thought
of
you
reaction
were.
from Foxy9.
He said this yesterday, and I
He
just
knows that there's a
decided
few
to
in
ignore him
A-lane,
because
so
I
he's
was
gonna
like,
walk forwards
We're
Right.
on the west
in
of
mid.
the UK. How would we be 1 hour? We'd be 1 hour behind if anything.
To get out of that.
So, I don't know, man. You have to get a plane though over to you, so it can be quite far.
In a couple of rounds so far.
But in
usually if you get a plane.
Where are you going to aim? How are you going to get there?
No, but
time might be a problem. Look at how scattered the
but we're in the other direction. You'd be going backwards. Be minus. If you went our way.
Oh shit! Oh, you're minus.
Yeah, they're trying to fake
no, because I thought. What?
We're in the same time zone. But if we were to be
trying to anchor
a little further away,
onto lane here.
It would be -1, not +1. We're on the left.
I'm honestly, I'm past that. I'm more just baffed by the fact that he said you have to get a plane. So that means
and all the players watching. The position's there.
No, but my point being is, if you get on the plane, you have to be in a different time zone, surely.
To try and help.
No!
Just trolling me.
It's left up to him, the IGL. The hard task of it.
Oh my goodness.
This tournament. A bit of spam. Common warbanks. He's got to force these fights out. Players are low, but Demon 1 never lacks the confidence. So eager to take the fight there.
And they still had that second layer of Com hiding behind, ready to trade him if it failed. So another very good setup. That round though was on a razor
more than an hour.
The timing being the biggest issue. And you can completely see why Mako would try and sacrifice his own life to stop the plan. If he manages to get a wide swing off there, he's won the round.
Oh, he wins the round, yeah, easily.
But EG are just able to get that one by a thread, by the tiniest margin. And it forces another timeout.
Yeah, obviously you can fly short distance, but I think the other thing as well is like, for example,
adding their input,
Spain.
Yeah. I'm back, sorry.
Well, like, there are countries that are fucking massively far away with a 1 hour time difference.
Well, I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna lie. I had my headphones off. I was talking to Meg, but my point still stands. Where like different country, different time zone. If you have to get the plane, you're in a different time zone.
Most of Europe has the same fucking time zone.
Like what?
Spain, France, Germany,
We've seen so many
Denmark.
Like literally nearly all of Europe has the same time zone.
To the global events.
But I thought the majority of islands were on DLT.
Overwhelming. And yet EG, for all of the inexperience on this roster, they're still here, they're still performing. And something we haven't seen from them tactically is
Dublin local time.
Very much.
You're a fucking
As you can see,
idiot.
it's going to pick it up in this round. 19 kills, attack side off. Not necessarily going toe-to-toe with Foxy9, but looking, I would imagine, more to get posted up in an area and see if he can generate a pick with
7 wonders in this world, but there's 8 now. Whenever Marcus is around, there's at least 8.
Nah, you know I'm putting your leg. No, you know I
don't believe you.
Get some. I had to get some.
I believe you're that stupid.
Nah, I had to get. Nah, that's true. Russia's in a different time zone, and they're like 9 hours ahead.
Exactly coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, I mean.
What is that read?
That's just different.
I think I'm just gonna deafen at this point.
That's for sure.
EG known VOD watchers and thinkers. Oh man. So yeah, there's the pick that they're looking for, and often Demon 1 will swap weapons with Boostio in order to entry for them too. So that off doesn't necessarily slow him down.
I still can't believe a human being's told me that with a straight face.
Some util.
Mate, no, I'm not even trolling you. It actually fucking slaps. Only in the green ones. The green pot noodle. If you put ketchup into it, it just adds that little bit of spice, and it's nice.
Hey, baby,
Oh wait, let me. Okay, I've got another question.
Did
you try it with all the other pot noodles?
I've tried it in the yellow one. It just does not work.
Has to be the difference, doesn't he? Recon dart to the side. That's dealt
I think
with.
it's because it's like a curry, isn't it?
And he does break it.
Yeah, babe, come over. Yeah, I'll cook for you. I'll make you something nice. Hey, you like spice? I can make it a little bit spicy for you. Alright. Perfect. Let me get the ketchup for the pot noodle.
Off to the side, he just can't survive. Enough time. Plan's going to be stuck now into the post.
Block me on all social media.
Players though grouped up towards the back of the side for EG.
Message my mom saying that I need to be sent away for help.
I just got a text. The police are on the way. What?
It's close to the corner.
With a straight jacket.
Flash and Paranoia is used together. Blinded back and forth, this way, that way, behind Dice as well, not watching Dart. Is
My
there?
pick'ems are fucked. I want
My
the world
pick'ems
to
is
know.
set.
Yeah,
How the drops
I
work, you just watch the streams. That's it.
Point.
And
Yeah, you have to have your
playoffs
Twitch account
one
linked
round
to your
and
Valorant
EG
account
have
or
instantly accomplished their goal of being able to make
Mine
playoffs.
are hella fucked.
What a
My
read
pick'ems
that
lost
was.
both today.
And EG, even with time pressure, able to bait out a wave of defensive utility before they committed. Very impressive stuff. One round away from making top 8 in this tournament, going through the groups in 2-0 fashion, proving all of the EG doubters wrong.
It comes down to this. You keep yourselves into it if you're DRX.
You could put ketchup in the Bombay bad boy one. That would probably be okay.
Are they gonna try and flash repeek into main?
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
I
looks
don't
like
like pot noodle, and I'm
Jogomo's
definitely
taking
not gonna
contact,
eat
though. He
them
knows
with
that this is
fucking
happening.
ketchup.
And might accelerate the B push.
You're missing
Should
that,
give
mate.
them options to try
I don't
and
think I am.
split. But they're waiting for Com to clear it with
You
a
are,
drone.
mate.
So mid's there, shot
Nah.
will be landing, I think, into mid.
You think about this too, though. EG don't actually want to react quickly into areas because they're still trying to attack up with Demon 1.
It does slow them down. Minute.
Bye, bub.
This could be the finisher. The weaponry's not good.
I agree,
Having a
Daniel.
scrape at the
Ketchup
bottom
and
of the
pot
barrel for this
noodles
fight.
Yeah, but
gets
the
you
bad
put on a
weaponry
certain
hasn't stopped them
list.
before. We've seen 3-4 thrifties in this map so far.
Sometimes
list is
they
that?
even send you
Or
off
at least
to an
low eco
island.
wins.
Philip Schofield list.
Again.
Yes.
Indecisive. 40 seconds.
Yeah, and this
This
time
way, that way.
they
His
don't have
list
a
to go on the
pick.
show. I applied, but I was too old.
Oh, Buzz! What the fuck is happening?
Jogomo, man! But
Somehow,
he's drawn 3 players
somehow
there.
he's
And that was
survived.
the goal. The spike is making his way over here. Mako, he
Oh,
has
they've
to
just
deny.
got to kill Marco.
Finds the first.
That's
Somehow.
easier said than
Compromise
done.
this way, that way,
Survived.
dashing forwards. TPs abound.
What the fuck is happening?
What is
Down to
going
just
on?
the 2. It's all over the place, man. Anarchy. A wide swing from
Oh,
Mako.
Blade Storm.
So dangerous. Dropping down. Smoke at his feet. Demon 1 with the knives. All the way through. He lands the first.
Oh!
Gets away. Finds the second. Will it be the finisher?
This guy is insane, bro.
Will not be able to do it.
Wow.
EG
Mate, this
are
guy
going
is
to
insane.